And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat.
Chandler has long been the kind of player I'll coach. For a different look here, Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Korver in for T. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Wilson in at point guard. John Lewis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler, and it's Knight in at the 2 spot. That's short off the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of that new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard 1s and 2s, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz was not his usual self. He had 6 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. A trend sort of developing now. It's been a streak of less than stellar games. These are hard sometimes to break out of, and we'll be watching to see him try to do just that, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And, you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, Greg, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
Here's Chandler. Phoenix, no good that time either. Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He really improved his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, and not only was his shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnovers.
And Tucker kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Tucker. Out tonight. Now the dish to Freak. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Korver. And here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Horford, and the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And we've reached welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. We've got Splitter. Teague out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Scott in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Knight on the wing. Teague covering. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got his first basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 18. Here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. Puts it up from 15. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Humphries checked in.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. 5th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Knight dishes to Freak. Back to Knight. There's the pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Lure the pass to Wilson. Fires it up. No good off the front iron.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
He dishes it to Chandler. And Lure kicks to Knight. And he gets the bucket. Knight's got his second bucket of the game to go.
John Lure.
The Hawks leading by 20. Now Schroeder, 14 points for him. Kicks it to Splitter, and stolen by Knight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Lure. The 17-footer goes down. Lure's got his first points of the game.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Teague the pass to Schroeder. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. Every dime is a flake.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Kent Bazemore. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Wilson, he's in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Chandler. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Wilson inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Sefolosha with the steal. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Sefolosha.
Looking at the numbers for Thabo Sefolosha, he's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Humphries comes in for Splitter. And Hardaway is subbed in for Paul Millsap. Tucker dishes to Freak. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Clock at 6. The 10-footer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Schroeder. And the foul called on Freak.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Lure, and so Atlanta takes this one by a...
Well, Paul can...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our... He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control. And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan,
Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great.
Yvette, please.
Cece.
Yvette.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
All right, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
The dap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, look at this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot, swish.
Swish.
Yeah. Again.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, swish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. But that doesn't mean I can't go out and get